Hi everyone, it's Mila and baby K, and we are here for her 3-month postpartum update. I know that I am late because she turned 3 months on what is this month? This month is June. She turned 3 months on May the 28th. And yeah, so it's, what is it, June the 10th. So yeah, I'm like really late, so sorry guys. And she'll be 4 months on June the 28th, so she has, you know, a couple more, three more weeks or whatever before she's 4 months. So anyway, I just want to get right into this. As you can see, she's right here, and she is just growing. You're gonna say hey, Kennedy? Baby K, you gonna say hey? Huh? Are you gonna smile? Now, before I got the camera going, she was smiling and just talking up a storm. And now when, you know, the camera's on, you know, she's freezing. What's up with that? What's up with that, mama? Mwah. Anyway, maybe she'll give you guys a smile later. Here she goes, pulling my shirt down again. Okay. This little bundle of joy is so funny. She talks a whole lot now, guys. She could just be, I mean, just having her own little conversation, like all to herself. You know, and we talk, have dialogue, talk back and forth. You know, she has no idea what I'm saying. I have no idea what she's trying to say, but it's still fun. And yeah, we take turns talking to each other and stuff, and singing and all that kind of stuff. So it's wonderful. It's so fun. So yeah, she's talking, and let me get into, before I keep going on about her and what she's doing right now, let me talk about her 3-month appointment. You gonna say hey? Okay, at her 3-month appointment, baby K weighed 13 pounds. Yes, she's my big girl, and 13 pounds 4 ounces, which put her at a growth percentile of 96%, and she was 23.75 inches, which put her at a growth percentile of 92%. So yeah, that's her growth. So, you know, she's growing well, doing very good. At that appointment as well, oh, we talked about her acid reflux. She does still have acid reflux, and I told the doctor that the medication that she gave her before, I may have talked about this in my second postpartum video, but I don't remember. But anyway, the medication that she gave her before, which was some kind of liquid form, Kennedy, she just did not like it at all. She didn't like the taste of it. So I told the doctor, and she gave me some kind of pills. Prilosec. She gave me Prilosec dissolvable pills. Yeah, I think I did talk about this last time, because I talked about the little medicine bottle that I put it in. So anyway, she's doing very well with the very well with the Prilosec pills. So I'm happy with that. And she's, you know, not having a lot of the swallowing issues that she had before, a lot of the choking issues. She's not having any of that, so it's been a wonderful thing. Oh, are you gonna cry now? Are you gonna cry, baby doll? What's wrong? What's the matter? What's the matter, huh? You see her lifting her head? She lifts her head a lot, and now she's gonna cry. You want your pacifier? Oh, you pushing my hand away? You want that? Okay, let me see if I can finish this video before she like totally shows out. So anyway, talked about the doctor appointment. She started daycare. Baby K started daycare like right at 2 months. So daycare has been like the best thing so far that I, you know, could have done for her, because before daycare she was not sleeping in her crib. She just wouldn't do it. I had to hold her like to go to sleep, and then I wasn't getting any sleep at all, and it was just terrible. It was awful. She would not lay on her back for anything before daycare. and it was just, you know, we were just having the time. So anyway, daycare it has been like awesome so far. The first day of daycare, the first night when she came home, she slept all through the night, and she slept on her back. I mean, maybe, yeah, you know, at daycare you go in and, you know, she was busy a lot. I guess, you know, she got tired out or whatever, which is great, because that was the first time or the first night I actually slept through the night. She actually slept through the whole entire night, and I was so happy. She's not doing so much of that right now. She's waking up at like 2, anywhere between 2 and right at 5 o'clock, which is the time that we get up anyway, which is 5 o'clock in the morning. So she does wake up a couple times at night now, but you know, just feed her and she goes right back to sleep. But yeah, daycare has definitely been a tremendous, wonderful thing for her. So like I said, she sleeps through the night. She sleeps on her back. She sleeps in the crib now, and it's been wonderful. Let's see. Pacifier. The daycare also got her using a pacifier, which, you know, I wasn't too keen on her using a pacifier because I just didn't want her to get too attached to it. But before she started using a pacifier, she would try to suck on her hands, and she would try her best to get her hands into her mouth, you know, but they would never stay, of course, because her reflexes, you know, are just like all over the place. So anyway, I would try to give her a pacifier, but she would always spit it out, So anyway, daycare, going to daycare, she now takes a pacifier, and it's a wonderful thing. I just hope it's not too hard for me to break it from her, you know, later on or whatever. But right now, it's great to pacify her. Okay. Before daycare as well, she has a little floor swing and a bouncy, of course. Well, she did not like the floor swing, and she did not like sitting in the bouncy. Well, now she likes the floor swing. She actually goes to sleep in it sometimes, she naps in it, and she actually will sit in the bouncy. So I'm so happy. One thing that she learned this week, something new, is she learned to sit in the bumbo seat. Oh my goodness. At the daycare that she goes to, I can log on and see her, you know, see what she's doing and stuff. So wonderful. So I saw her in the little bumbo seat, and I was just amazed. I was like, oh my gosh, she's sitting in the bumbo seat. She's, you know, able to sit up in the bumbo seat. Now, she had been sitting up just a little bit before. I would prop her up on the bouncy, and hold on guys, her pacifier just fell. Let me get it. Okay. Her and my phone ringing. Phone is ringing, so I'm a little distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I would prop her up on the boppy, and she would just like sit there, which was very good, very cute. And but it's just wonderful to know that she's in the bumbo seat. So I have a bumbo seat here at home, and she'll get in there. She doesn't like it for a very long time, but I'll sit her in there, and she'll sit in it and play with, you know, I'll put some toys like above her, and she'll reach and grab the toys and stuff. She has learned what her hands are, or she's figuring out what these hands are. You know, sometimes she's learning that she can grab things with them. Sometimes she'll just sit and just look at them like in amazement, like, oh my gosh, they're hands. She'll be like this. Oh, hands. So yeah, that's a good thing. What else, baby K? She's out of her number 1 diapers. She's in number 2 diapers now. So yeah, she's getting big. And what else? I'm just trying to cram a whole bunch into this video because it's been a while. Hold on guys, give me 1 second and let me rinse off her pacifier, and I'll be right back. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Alright. Here you go. Alright. Sorry, I'm back. It's her nap time, so I'm actually doing this at a bad time because it's time for her to go to sleep. But anyway. What else? I don't think I talked about this last video. Baby K had she had major congestion. I mean, it was really, really bad. My poor baby couldn't even breathe. It was so bad, and I felt so helpless. I did all that I could, you know, before calling the doctor, or no, before taking her into the doctor. I called the doctor or the nurse's answering service a couple times at night after doctor's hours because I just did not know what to do because it was so bad, her congestion. So I did, like I said, like she couldn't breathe. I don't know how she was breathing, how she was eating, but she was doing it. But it was hard. But let's see, I did warm, hot showers so that, you know, she could breathe. That was only temporary though, because it just didn't last long. So, and then I got a couple of my friends told me to try a warm mist humidifier. So I got a warm mist humidifier, and that helped, you know, a little bit, but still not, you know, enough to where it cleared her. And so anyway, I took her into the doctor. So I took her into the doctor, and you know, she listened for her chest, her breathing, whatever, and the doctor said that, you know, she could hear just a slight wheezing, you know, in her breathing. So she put her on a breathing treatment, so the nebulizer. So baby K was on the breathing treatment for she did it 4 times a day, every day. And she was on it for 2 weeks. It only took 2 weeks. So it took 2 weeks, and then it cleared up all that mucus and stuff that was in her chest. So it cleared it up really, really good. So happy baby, happy mommy. So that worked wonders. Hopefully it doesn't come back. If it comes back, or if it had gotten worse, my doctor said that she was going to monitor her for asthma. So it didn't come back, it didn't get worse, so it just went away. So hopefully, you know, it was just, you know, congestion. And the doctor said it could have come from a cold, or it could have come from allergies. It's kind of really hard to tell because both, you know, allergies and colds, they kind of have the same symptoms. So, you know, really can't really tell too much from that. Return to work. Talked about baby K's return to daycare. My return to work, because you know, she went to daycare on the same day I went to my first day of work. My first day of work back was really good, actually. Like I said before, I had peace of mind knowing that I could go online and look at her and see her in her classroom, you know, just to see what, you know, she was doing or whatever. So that gave me peace of mind. So I got through work fine. What I do when I go to work, since I'm a breastfeeding mommy, I still have to pump. So I pump like every 4 hours, which is typically only 2 times at work. So 1 time in the morning and then 1 time in the afternoon right before I leave. So I haven't had any issues with that. I have space at work to do it, you know. By federal law, you know, all those people that work out there that breastfeed, it's a federal law that your place of work has to give you space to pump your breast for all you lactating moms, just in case you didn't know that. So if your job is not providing you space, you might need to go talk to HR about that. So anyway, yeah, so pumping at work for me is going tremendously well. Like I said, I pump 2 times a day, and I store it. I have a little cooler that came with my Medela pump. Woohoo! My Medela pump has been great. I got the Pump and Style Medela pump, and it's been great. So I just use the little storage container that came with it, with the little ice pack thing, and I just store the milk in there. So I'll either use the bottles, I'll store it in the bottles, or I'll use Lancino storage bags and just put them in the cooler or whatever. So anyway, it works. I just take it home, put it in the refrigerator, and get it ready for the next day. And I also have like a storage of milk in the freezer, like a whole bunch of milk in the freezer. So this child will not be going without milk. Another thing I want to say is she's been drinking 4 ounces of milk for quite a while now. And I think I'm going to up that to 5 ounces because I don't think she's getting all. I think she's wanting more, you know. And at 3 months. What's wrong, baby? At 3 months, they say that the recommended dosage for infants is 5 to 6 ounces, which I thought was kind of strange. I was like, man, 5 to 6 ounces? Well, 6 ounces is a lot. I know I can go to 5, but 6 ounces seems like a lot. But I guess, you know, every baby is different. So 5 to 6 ounces every 5 to 6 hours. 4 to 5 hours or 5 to 6 hours. One of them. So anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna up her milk. And also, if you notice, baby K has earrings. We got her ears pierced yesterday. And she actually did well, you know. I was so scared for a few weeks. I've been thinking about it. I was like, am I gonna get her ears pierced? I was like, oh gosh, I don't know. Should I wait? Because I was like, you know, it's gonna hurt her, and I don't want to see her hurt. You know, I don't want to see her cry and all that kind of stuff. But I took her, and she was a real trooper. Okay, she sat there and she took the ear piercing like, you know, like she was getting a shot, immunization shot. So she did cry a little bit. Well, she wailed, you know, but it just lasted like a few seconds, and then that was it. So, and she's been fine ever since. So the ear piercing was not as bad as I thought. I was nervous. I was sitting there sweating. I was like, oh gosh, I'm nervous. Oh gosh. I was really sweating, like I was having a heat flash or something, hot flash. But anyway, yeah, so her ear piercing went well. And I think that's all I have for you guys. It's 17 minutes in. Oh, one other thing, I'm going to finally show you guys my postpartum belly at 3 months. I know I was supposed to get back on here at my 2-month and I failed to do it. I'm sorry, but I'm going to do it right now. So I'm going to put her down and I'm going to show you guys my 3-month postpartum. Excuse the mess in the background if it's a lot of junk and mess back there. I have a newborn, but that's no excuse for it being messy. But anyway, I did not clean up my background. So give me a second. Say bye-bye, baby K. Baby K. Say bye-bye. I swear. Okay, I'm going to get her to smile on here one day. Like I said, before the video, she was just smiling up a storm. Smiling and laughing. But anyway, let me put her down. Alright, baby. Okay, mama. Got it? Alright, so this is me at 3 months postpartum. So front, side, we go this way, back, all around, lift up. Here's me from the front. Here's me from the side. Here's my back. Alright, so you can see I'm slowly getting my obliques back. And I still have, you know, some work to do. You can see my obliques here, but I still have some work to do to get my little 6-pack back and going. But anyway, I am working on it. And I will be back to my fitness self soon, I hope. So anyway, I'm going to keep you up to date on that. I am working out and, you know, doing the needful to get back, you know, where I was. For this pregnancy, I gained, I think it was like 40 pounds, like right at 40 pounds. So I really have about 10 more pounds to go to lose. Well, that I want to lose, you know, well, that I feel like I need to to get back down to where I was. I'm back in my sixes, my size sixes, but I need to get back into my size fours. So anyway, every day I'm losing inches, which is great. So I'm going to continue to work on that and continue to keep you guys updated. So anyway, that's it for now. It's now 19 minutes, about to be 20. So I will let you guys go. Bye-bye and have a great day. Oh, and thank you to all of my subscribers, my new subscribers. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for logging on. For everybody for logging on and checking me out, leaving me comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Bye, guys.